Hello and welcome back to Easy English Stories, your place to listen, repeat, shadow, and grow your English in a slow and natural way. I'm Tom, and I'm really glad you're here with me today. In this episode, I speak slowly and clearly. I use simple, everyday English, and I repeat important ideas so you can shadow my voice. Practice speaking out loud and build your confidence step by step. Today's topic is something very useful: how to talk about your day in English. Not just short answers, but full thoughts and complete ideas. What do you do in the morning? What happens during your afternoon? What does your evening usually look like? By the end of this episode, you'll be able to describe your day using clear, natural English sentences. All right, let's get started. Why is it important to talk about your day in English? Talking about your day is powerful because your day is real life. It's something you experience every single day. You already know it well. You don't need to search for complicated ideas or difficult topics. You don't have to talk about history. You don't have to explain science. You don't have to discuss politics. You just talk about your own life. You can say what time you wake up. You can describe what you eat for breakfast. You can explain whether you go to work or stay home. You can even talk about how you feel: tired, busy, relaxed, happy. And here's the best part. When you describe your real day, you're practicing real English, useful English, the kind of English people actually use in everyday conversations. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to try. When you speak about your daily life, something amazing starts to happen. You begin thinking in English. Your speech sounds more natural. You use full, complete sentences. And slowly, you stop translating everything in your head. Your confidence grows. Let's look at a real-life example. Imagine you meet someone for the first time. They ask you, "What did you do today?" If you've practiced talking about your day, you'll be ready. You could say, "I woke up at 7, I went to work. I had some coffee and answered emails. In the evening, I cooked dinner and watched TV." That's a real conversation. That's real communication. And that's exactly what we're working toward. Even if you're alone, even if you're not in an English class, even if you feel shy, you can still practice English by simply talking about your day. Whenever you don't know what to say, start with something easy. What did I do today? What time did I wake up? What did I eat? Where did I go? What did I do in the evening? These questions help you remember vocabulary. They help you build strong speaking habits, and they train your brain to form full sentences without stress. You can do this in the morning to talk about yesterday. You can do it at night to review today. You can even record yourself and listen later. The secret is simple. Use the English you already know. Don't worry about mistakes. Just speak. The more you practice, the easier it becomes. 1 sentence today, 2 sentences tomorrow, a full story next week. So today, we're building that skill together, step by step, word by word, one real sentence at a time. Morning, the start of your day. Let's begin with the morning. Morning is an important part of the day. It sets your mood, it gives you energy, and it's a perfect time to think and speak in English, even if it's only for a few minutes. Now we'll practice some simple morning sentences together. Repeat each one slowly, like shadowing. Let's go. I usually wake up at 7. Your turn. Sometimes I wake up earlier, around 6:30 when I have a lot to do. Your turn. If I go to bed late, I feel tired the next morning. I stay in bed for a few minutes and think about my day. I like to take a deep breath and stretch my arms and legs. Then I slowly sit up and get out of bed. I walk to the bathroom and brush my teeth. I brush carefully for 2 full minutes. After that, I wash my face with cold water. It helps me feel more awake. Sometimes I take a quick shower, especially when I still feel sleepy. While I shower, I like to play soft music or listen to English audio. After my shower, I dry myself and get dressed. I try to wear clothes that are clean and comfortable. Some days I wear jeans and a t-shirt. If I have a meeting or a class, I choose something more formal. Next, I go to the kitchen to make breakfast. Most mornings I eat something simple like toast, eggs, and fruit. Sometimes I have cereal with milk and a banana. If I have extra time, I make oatmeal or an omelet. I like to eat slowly so I can really enjoy my food. I drink coffee on most mornings. Sometimes I choose green tea because it feels light and refreshing. While I'm eating, I might watch a short video or check the news. Other days, I enjoy the quiet and listen to the birds outside. Before leaving the house, I check my phone. I look at the time and read my messages. I check my calendar to see if I have any meetings or appointments. I pack my bag with everything I need in my phone, my notebook, my keys, and a water bottle. Then I put on my shoes, open the door, and head out. Shadow story, my morning routine. Now let's shadow a short story about my morning. Listen first, then repeat each sentence. You can pause after every line. Ready? Let's begin. In the morning, I usually wake up around 7. Sometimes I get up earlier if I have a busy day ahead. I stay in bed for a few minutes and think about what I need to do. I stretch my arms, yawn a little, and slowly get up. Then I walk to the bathroom and brush my teeth for 2 full minutes. After that, I splash cold water on my face. It really helps me wake up. If I still feel sleepy, I take a warm shower. I often listen to relaxing music while I'm in the shower. It helps me feel calm and focused. Afterward, I put on clean clothes and check my hair in the mirror. Then I go to the kitchen and start preparing breakfast. I usually have 2 slices of toast with butter and jam. Sometimes I add a boiled egg. And of course, I drink a big cup of coffee. That's very important for me. While I eat, I sit by the window and look outside. Sometimes I hear birds singing and I enjoy the peaceful moment. Before I leave the house, I check my phone. I look at the time, my to-do list, and my schedule for the day. Then I pack my bag and make sure I have everything. My phone, my wallet, my notebook, and sometimes a snack. Finally, I put on my jacket and shoes, open the door, and step outside to start my day. Final morning practice sentences. Let's say a few last sentences together. Every morning is a little different, but I try to follow a healthy routine. When I start my day with English, I feel more focused. I'm proud of my progress and I'm going to keep going. Now let's move into the afternoon, the middle part of the day. For many people, the afternoon is the busiest time. Some people are at work. Some are in school. Others stay at home and take care of the house or their family. No matter what you do, the afternoon is another great chance to use English. Even if you're busy, you can still listen. You can still repeat. You can still practice, even if it's only for 5 or 10 minutes. Let's learn some common afternoon sentences together. Repeat slowly and clearly after each one. After lunch, I go back to work. Sometimes I feel a little sleepy after eating. I check my emails and answer the important ones first. I often read messages from coworkers or classmates. I usually have 1 or 2 meetings in the afternoon. Sometimes I meet with a client or my manager to talk about tasks. If I work from home, I sit at my desk and open my laptop. I write reports or prepare presentations. I check my calendar to see what I need to do next. I like to keep my desk clean and organized. It helps me think more clearly. I usually take a short break around 3 a.m. I make a cup of tea or drink some water. Sometimes I eat a small snack like fruit or a cookie. If I have time, I go for a short walk to get some fresh air. Even 10 minutes outside helps me feel better. If the weather is nice, I walk around the block or sit in the sun. When I have free time in the afternoon, I study English. Sometimes I listen to a podcast while I walk. Other times, I read a short article or an online story. I also watch slow English videos to improve my listening. I repeat short phrases out loud to practice speaking. Shadowing helps me speak more smoothly and clearly. Before I finish work, I write down what I did that day. This helps me stay organized and ready for tomorrow. Sometimes I write 1 new English word I learned. I like to review my English notebook before I stop for the day. Shadow story, my afternoon routine. Now I'll tell you a short story about my afternoon. Listen carefully, pause when you need to, and repeat after me. Try to copy my rhythm and tone. This is excellent shadowing practice. After lunch, I usually return to my desk and continue working. I check my email and make a to-do list for the rest of the afternoon. I often have a video meeting with my team. We talk about what we finished in the morning and what we need to do next. The meetings are usually short, about 30 minutes. After the meeting, I take a small break. I walk to the kitchen and make a cup of tea or black coffee. I drink it slowly while standing near the window. Sometimes I step outside to get some fresh air. If I have extra time, I use it to study English. I usually listen to a podcast like this one or read a short story. Sometimes I watch a video where the speaker talks slowly and clearly. I pause the video and repeat the sentences out loud. This is called shadowing. It helps me sound more natural and understand English better. Before I finish working, I write a short summary of what I did. I also write one sentence in English to describe how I feel. For example, I finished all my work today and I feel proud. Or, I didn't study much today, but I will try again tomorrow. This habit helps me reflect on my day and stay motivated. Now it's your turn. Okay, now it's your turn to speak. You can pause this episode and talk about your afternoon just like I did. What do you usually do after lunch? Do you go back to work? Do you have classes? Do you stay at home and rest or study? Use short, simple sentences. Even 3 or 4 lines are enough. The goal is to speak, not to be perfect. Sentence starters practice. Let's practice with some sentence starters. I'll begin the sentence and you finish it. In the afternoon, I usually... Your turn. After lunch, I like to... Your turn. Sometimes I feel... Your turn. I usually take a break at... Your turn. Before the afternoon ends, Your turn. Great job. Keep going. You're building real speaking skills. Now let's talk about the evening and night. The evening is a special time of day. It's when we slow down, relax, and think about everything we did. It's also a great moment to practice English in a calm and easy way. Let's go through some useful evening sentences together. Repeat each one slowly after me. I get home around 6 in the evening. I take off my shoes and sit down for a few minutes to rest. Sometimes I watch the news or listen to music to relax. I cook dinner, or I order food when I feel too tired. I eat dinner at the table with my family. We talk about our day and share stories. After dinner, I clean the kitchen and wash the dishes. Sometimes I go for a short walk after I eat. Before bed, I read a book or listen to calm music. I take a shower and brush my teeth. I usually go to bed around 10:30 or 11. Now it's time to talk about your day. You've just listened to a full daily routine from morning to night. Now it's your turn. Here's how you can do it. First, think about your day. What time do you wake up? What do you eat for breakfast? Do you work, study, or take care of your home? What do you do in the afternoon? What is your evening like? What do you do before going to bed? You can talk about today, or you can describe a typical day in your life. Take your time. Speak slowly. Use simple sentences. That's perfectly okay. You made real progress today. Great job today. You listened to a full daily routine in English. You practiced new vocabulary. You repeated complete sentences. And most importantly, you tried to speak. That is real progress. You're not only studying English anymore. You are using English. You are living in English, one sentence at a time. Keep building your confidence. Keep practicing your daily routine until it feels natural and easy. Come back to this episode often. Listen again. Shadow again. And each time add more details to your own story. This is Easy English Stories. I'm Tom, and I'm proud of the effort you're making. Keep listening, keep speaking, and keep believing in yourself. See you in the next episode. Bye for now.